Hello, good people. How you doing today?
What's good? My name is Ant.
I go by the name of Cool Hands.
Hi, I'm Shay, aka Shay Shot It.
And we have had our second
shootout collab.
We tested the differences between strobe and continuous lights.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna get into comparing the shots, and y'all be seeing stuff.
Yeah. You are a photographer of what type of niche would you say, if you even have one?
Portraits. I'm doing more behind the scenes stuff now.
Hey.
And you've been shooting for how long, roughly?
Seriously, about like 3 years now.
You mostly work with strobe lighting.
Yes. I love me some strobes.
Yeah.
Started out continuous, but mainly strobes now. So.
Right, and we're pretty much the opposite.
Yeah.
We've started off continuous and stayed continuous, so
yeah.
It was cool testing her setup, and then she got to test our setup, and I guess we're just gonna see how we all did.
Can you relax?
This one might be my
both
favorite.
like you guys need to relax. This is amazing.
This one I really like. Again, mostly because I was messing with just the yellow. I love the pop on that.
Nah, this is amazing, bro.
Yeah,
I can see this like as
really
like a print. Like you should print these out.
Yeah,
I can see this as a print for real.
for real, yo.
No, I appreciate that.
And then you just see a liquor bottle on the side or some shit like that.
Yo, this was like an ad, right?
Yo,
there's mad empty space there too. We could put something there.
Yo, I love these, bro. These are amazing.
I like the watch. I don't know why, but the watch, how it catches the gradient, like I don't know, like it goes from the gold to the purple to the blue. Like I think that's so fire.
Oh.
Yeah, this one. I have a lot of goals for the new year, but yeah.
For real,
this is Calvin Klein.
That's what it feels.
I'm trying to play with more color grading. Yeah, I love that. Thank you.
You said it was
giving.
The color grade is cool though. It's like I love doing like a cooler, like bluish hue to it. Like I do that all the time.
I'm trying to stay away from it, but I'm realizing like I really
I find myself constantly going there. Like I don't know, but I like it, especially with this. I don't know.
And I think also, like I said, I'm big on shadows. So I think the shadows, and I think I had a little bit of yellow. So I think that's what also like made it, go crazy with it.
Yeah, you had, what was it? What were you using? The
diffuser, right?
Diffuser and the I guess the
was it Godox too?
It was a Godox AD400 Pro.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the modifier you had on it was
a softbox. I think it was like a 48 softbox. Yeah, it's pretty huge.
Yeah. This one, I really like this one.
Yeah, this was like the first setup, right?
This was the first setup. This is with the continuous, as you can see with like the kind of the gradient that appears on the backdrop.
Yeah, those were the JVMs.
The JVMs. Yup. I didn't like this for a long time, but I'm like, it's starting to grow on me. I like it. I think it's interesting. And,
I love
the shadows.
Yeah,
cool.
the shadows was doing it for me.
Yeah,
the little sparkle in her eye on the side right here. I don't know, something about that. I'm like, this is fire.
I like how like the right side, it's outlined by like the light coming from behind. It's also somehow like a shine on the left side of her face too, which is cool.
Yeah, that was, I added some of that in Photoshop. But I remember I watched a video about people saying to just go along with what's already there, just enhance. You don't want to add anything, and it allows it to look natural still. So that was what I was going for. Shout on the Sony body, obviously, because we big Sony gang over here.
Oh, that's another thing too. We got the A7 IIIs, and you have the
Nikon D5500.
5500.
Okay.
Yeah, I chose this one because I liked the pose initially, and then I was messing around with the grade, and then I didn't want to do just straight regular black and white, so I added like tiny bits of like red and blue, and I don't know, something about this just gave me like I walk in a store and see like a book of photos, and it's just there. It's one of like a random portrait. I don't know. So
I know what you mean.
I think it's a placement of like the composition of it.
Yeah, the composition was really cool. Like,
did you crop it?
No. This is one of the few that I didn't crop.
This
was just straight like as the framing was. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how it is.
Nah, I love this. Yeah. This is super dope, yo.
This shot also, I love this shot just because it was such a difference from like the beginning of the photo shoot when it was like all like girly and just being an angel, and now it's like what's
Yo,
up,
more
man? Hey,
street.
yo, like, take me out to dinner, like, you know, type stuff like that.
It's the toothpick though. That's
Yeah,
what it
like
is, yo.
in my shots, like I love when people are giving like attitude or like a side eye. Like it's not always like, you know, just like being all peaceful and stuff like that. The lean. One thing I do wish with this shot, and I do want to invest in it, I wish I had more like a wide angle to give like that distortion with the leg.
Yeah,
that's one thing I wish,
it's
like
great,
maybe like a 10 millimeter, like 12 millimeter, like something that could really
that's a
make
pancake
it.
right there.
Yeah,
No,
I definitely would have loved that. But even like I don't play with lights often. It's like the second time I ever played with lights.
Wow.
So I just love seeing like how just it affects with the mood and everything like that. I really wanted something a lot of like warmth in the photo and stuff like that. So
you know what's interesting about this is like I can clearly see the floor, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, if anybody has like a backdrop out there, you might know that struggle of not wanting to get the floor in the shot. But I don't know, maybe it was because of the.
I think sometimes
tone.
it adds to like the shot.
It
you
does.
know, I kept it a lot too. Well, I was using it in some of mine mostly, but like this one it works. Like it's like more just raw.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
So I had fun with the retouching, and
Okay.
like at first it got so like cartoony.
Oh, okay.
But I had to kind of adjust it because I'm like, you know, texture on the skin, I feel like that gives the photo character, so I didn't want to eliminate it, you know what I'm saying?
It's so easy for it to end up like cartoony with the retouching though. Like you can, if you're too heavy with it, like before you know it, it's like, all right, maybe I OD'd a little bit with the retouching, like.
And I feel like certain people kind of like that look too, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if that's because people do it on purpose or that people request it, but sometimes when I see people, they're like their skin that just look like so unrealistically smooth.
No pores, no nothing.
I'm like, what lotion
That's a
you
little too
use?
much for
You know what I'm
me.
saying? Like,
Also, shout out to the model, Jilly.
Yes.
shout out to Jilly.
Pulling up. And also, shout out to that sweater.
Ho ho
pretty
ho!
fire.
It's
Pretty
clean.
fire.
And you can pick one of those up at our website at Waste in My 20s. Shameless plug.
Right here somewhere, maybe. Or in the description.
There we go. And I tried to do something with the backdrop because obviously we didn't have a green one, so
Yeah.
started messing around
Switching
with
the colors. Yeah, that was fun too. I was doing something like that.
The one thing I noticed is that I didn't do a good job in the bottom right end of it. It kind of gets not as green, but I guess that because there was shadow there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. So
This is 24.
yeah, this is when I switched up the lens. That prior ones were 35. And I like this one because of like that distortion feel to it.
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
It with the low angle, you know. I mean high angle pointing down, and just like the color too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how the yellow top against the like the blue background goes. The shades. I don't know. I just like the whole vibe of this one. I think this is one of the few ones that I kept with the 24. Like I took some other 24 millimeter shots, but like
The distortion could get too much sometimes.
yeah, this one I really like though. Because
Yeah.
it focused more like around her face, and then it kind of went down. It gives you like I don't know, like almost like a fisheye, but not too extreme.
Yeah.
You know.
The one thing I hate about like wide angle lenses is that the distortion can create something that's really interesting, but oftentimes it could be unflattering.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I like when you go low and point out, then the face gets weird.
Yeah.
This
So
one was nice.
I think that's ill, like that you just kind of found like the right angle, like the perfect angle for it.
This is another one. Just the lean, like the pose. Like I love the lean. I love like you can't really tell what she's looking at. She's just like days of, and just the plays of like how the purple and the pink like complement each other really. I thought it would clash with the yellow, but it didn't really too much.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm very particular about like hand placement. Like I just love like how her hands like dropping over the chair and everything like that, and just how it's I hit directly on the sorry.
On the head.
I was like bing. But yeah, I just like how the light is like definitely reflecting on her, like the bluish
like the
purple
hair
light.
light right
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah,
perfect.
I love that. Like I love the like I guess the color like kind of contrast that we went with, and like I love the pose. I feel like the pose is just so like I love like the lines. And, you know what I mean? Like that's something that I really want to get better at because obviously you know what I'm saying. Women have like shapes, but it's like I don't know how to properly mold them to really, you know what I mean? But when you see it done well, it makes the pictures look so good, and it's done well here. Yeah,
The film ones.
this one.
That's with the Canon.
I think it's like the Rebel G. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah.
It's like it's not even like a really good camera from what I understand.
But like just the fact that it's a SLR instead of a point and shoot,
yes.
It adds like this almost like softness to it.
Like you said, it adds like this nice quality to it. Shadows just look different on film.
Yep. That's really what.
You know what I'm saying?
Film got it. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah, like the way the shadow from the hoodie is like casting right above like her stomach.
Right.
It just looks so. I don't know, like if it could be like out of like a movie, you know, like a still.
Yeah.
That's what like a lot of those things.
And the hands, like I like
the shadow with the hands.
Yep. I really like how like this red light on the left almost like draws out the I guess the contour of her body. Oh.
Yeah. So the one thing that I wanted to mess around with that I don't really do is like extend, work with Photoshop.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. So I kept the same edit on this one because it was like I like to. I don't know. I just wanted to make it look more spacey. So I pretty much just got the regular shot where you could see the backdrop and all that, whatever, and then just extended it. In the real picture, like she was in the center, so there was enough room on the sides to actually drag out. Is what I'm saying.
So like, you dragged out a little piece of it, I guess.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's so smart.
Because like I've done that with photos, but and I do it with a few photos, but I've never done it to like that extent. Because sometimes after a while it looks overly stretched, but yours doesn't look stretched at all. Like it still looks, everything looks like that's how it's supposed to be.
It's crazy because I think this one, you were actually in the frame. Too,
oh really?
Like,
wow.
It's crazy. Like I wish I could show you before too.
I love this so much.
But yeah, just like again, like the pose too, like. And the shadow, like you're saying, like I love the shadow on this one. This is one of the ones where I kept the shadow, like moving forward. Like you kind of isn't that much shadow on the back, more so just on her face because of the lights that we were doing.
Oh, this should be my last one. I think there shouldn't be nothing else. Yeah, I love this. This is actually the one with the continuous lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The I'm pointing to it like you can see it. But like around like the cheek area, it's bright. It's like a hotter spot.
Yes.
I think that's because smaller the light source size, the more harsher the shadows are gonna be.
Yeah, I did like this photo because it's way more harsh. Because I'm always using the softbox, the 48 or whatever. So everything's usually really soft and everything. But this one, I'm like, oh, I can see everything. Especially with the editing, like we were talking about, like it can come off cartoonish. So I was like, I gotta be very careful with how I edit this photo because it can go really left with it. And I really like how like the shadows, like you were mentioning, like I said, I can't say enough. I keep saying I love shadows. So once I saw this photo, I was like, I have to. And even like I said, hands I'm big on. So even just the gentle placement, like right here, like I just loved it.
Yeah, that I think the posing again is what really stands out a lot too with this one. Like this type of like, I don't know, like I would have never thought to like, let's just do this. But it just works.
It just works. This one.
This is so nice.
I like this one a lot. Yeah. I actually did some different shit. I actually retouched this a little bit. Very lightly.
Made it look more grainy-ish.
No. I retouched your skin on this one on film, which I've never done.
Oh, that's really nice.
This is on film too.
Can y'all tell the difference? Like right
Usually
away?
but like this one, I don't know. I thought it was like regular because I don't know. I think it's because the sharpness on her face that I just thought like I didn't know that camera could get that sharp.
Me neither.
But it's cool because it kind of like gets softer on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Like, what was the f-stop on that?
It was probably on like 1.8.
Yeah.
It's 400 speed film. It was superior. With especially at 400 speed, it's hard for you to get a lot of light. So I had to stop it all the way down.
Yeah. That's another reason why is because they got the blue and the orange really nice.
I like when you have like a light source very close to a subject, but just out of frame because you start to create these hues in the air almost, which I find to be dope. It reminds me of like some Steven Spielberg shit. Yeah,
it's giving like a movie. Like it reminds me of like Stranger Things in some way. Like I don't know.
I've gotten that a lot of times. It's so interesting, but I like it. I like that comparison because I like Stranger Things.
What would are like favorites of each other's? Mine for you would probably be the one where she was like this. That one. Yeah, that one was it.
Yeah.
And then My favorite of yours would probably be the or
Yeah.
the one with the hand right here.
Yours, all of the FX ones, period, are the ones for me. 'Cause I'm just like, what in the world? Like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Everyone just got some fire, really good shots. Like, it was fun testing out the big, the huge.
I say humidifier.
Softbox.
Modifier.
Yeah, the softbox.
Softbox.
Yeah.
I love
like,
that.
It is so nice too. Once we put it on the like we transferred over it to the continuous.
That made a difference for real.
Yeah, like
it was just really soft, and it was like a huge light source that we're just not used to.
Yeah, I'm ready to fall back in love with continuous after this shoot. I'm like, I need to invest and get some lights, the panels, right?
Yeah,
I need to get panels like ASAP. Like,
so was y'all overall said that y'all could tell the difference between the continuous and the strobes?
a little bit,
For these,
but not really as hard.
It was kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because like it was studio. So, but if we were outdoors, I feel like it'd be a lot more noticeable.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
because of the back, like the actual sky and stuff like that. I feel like we'd see a lot more detail with the strobe.
Right.
But it was kind of tough to, at least for me, on these.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody did a good job, like making it seem like they're all the same. Like it was really hard to tell. Yeah. The only way I only could tell with my pictures is because like from the skin, like how soft it was, just being able to see like everything like in editing. But looking at everybody, just like, wait, which one is which? Like I wouldn't be able to tell at all, especially like with the film one. Like even knowing like, is this film or digital? Like this is crazy. Like
it was definitely fun working with some like some strobes. I think that might be something somewhere down the line that we might look into.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely always want to diversify and keep trying new things.
Yeah, definitely. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and also comment which is your favorite picture and why.
Yeah. Make sure to follow her socials at
Shay Shot It.
Shay Shot It.
And just like that was a shootout. Don't be wasting time, man. But you can waste it with us. It's okay if you do it with us. It don't count the same way.
It is.